everyone. Welcome in today to Raiders franchise. Today we're going to do our bye week and then get into our next week against the Vikings. First thing we're going to do though is take a look at our playoff picture. This is the first time reveal. The number one seed in the AFC is the Dolphins, followed by the Steelers, the Chargers, and the Jaguars. Your wild cards are the Bills, the Patriots, and the Ravens. Given the way the Chiefs destroyed us, I'm surprised they're not in the playoffs currently. Looking at the NFC, it's the Seahawks, the Cowboys, the Falcons, and the Packers. And then your wild cards are the Niners, the Bucks, and the Eagles. The NFC looks like a bloodbath. The AFC looks like an easier road. I wish we were good enough to get in. Now at our presser, they're asking us what we're going to do, whether it's build morale, build XP. Well, with how bad we are, we're grinding, man. We need that XP. So we got plus 500. They get minus 7. Whatever, that's fine. To finish off our bye week, we're going to go ahead and upgrade our players here. First one up's Tyree Wilson. We're going to go into power rusher with him. We need to keep improving him as best we can as a pass rusher. He gets 1 awareness, 2 power move, 1 pursuit. Next up's tight end Michael Mayer. We're going to go into vertical threat. I need to see him get a little more separation. We'll see if we get anything good here. 1 awareness, 1 release, 2 medium, 3 run block. That's okay. Next up's our new current top corner in Jacorian Bennett. We're going to go into man-to-man on him. He gets 3 awareness and 1 man coverage. We'll take it. Next up's defensive tackle Bilal Nichols. For him, I'm going into power rusher. That's a pretty solid upgrade. 1 power move, 1 finesse move. We'll take that. Next up's rookie linebacker Amari Burney. We're going to go into pass coverage for him. We need to keep developing him as best we can in that way. He gets 2 man, 3 awareness, 1 change of direction, 1 play rec. That's good. Now we have Malcolm Kuntz, an edge rusher who's seen some playing time lately with injuries. He's going to get a speed rusher upgrade. He gets 1 acceleration, 1 awareness, 1 finesse, 1 pursuit. The last one's Jesper Horsted. He's our tight end. We're going to go into vertical threat with him. That's a pretty solid upgrade right there. Short route running, run block power, medium route. We'll take that, and 1 speed, which is huge. Now we're going to do some upgrades, and then we're going to get into our game here. Josh Jacobs is up. First thing we're going to do with him is going to power back. I want to get him to a 99 if I can. So I'm just going to keep upgrading his best attribute. The next player with an upgrade is Jacoby Myers. And for him, I'm going to keep it in slot. I think it's important to just keep getting him a higher overall. He's not getting any younger. And then our final upgrade's Aiden O'Connell, and we're going to go into field general once again. I think it's just who he is, and I need to get him a little bit better overall, so maybe he plays better down the stretch. Welcome back to Allegiant Stadium. The Raiders take on the Vikings today. This is going to be a pretty tough matchup for us. The Vikings present a pretty good challenge with Kirk Cousins at quarterback. Devontae Adams, if all goes well, only needs 13 yards, and he'll have himself a 1,000-yard season. We're targeting hitting that today. We really want to get that milestone met. We're kicking it off to Minnesota today to begin this one, so they will start with the ball. It looks like they're probably just going to kneel it, and we'll see Kirk Cousins take the field here. Kirk Cousins takes the field as the starting quarterback with 18 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. It's been a mixed bag for a year, but we have to watch out for Justin Jefferson. We all know how good he is, man. He is a beast. As that's a sack to begin the day. That is Max Crosby making his presence known on his return from injury, bringing down Kirk Cousins to open it up. Big second down now. Cousins going to have to pass. That's an open target that they missed. That was the Jordan Addison, the rookie, wide open there. Minnesota's backed way up here. Kirk's going to go 5 wide, which makes sense. They're not just going to want to hand it off and give up to open the game. But they do check it down, and that's Jacorian Bennett coming down making the play. It's 4th and 18. We're going to get the stop and get the ball back. Our starting quarterback's Aiden O'Connell, who's been playing much better of late. He has 10 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, but he was at 3 and 10 at one point in time, so that's been a big turnaround so far. Our offense takes over with pretty good field position, and we actually got a stop, which is something we couldn't do last week against Kansas City. So we complete a pass to open it up to Jacoby Myers, who's becoming one of our favorite targets. Back under center here. Going to run some play action, and that's going to be Devontae Adams. Open, but we miss him. That should have been a big play and gotten him over 1,000. Staying right in this tight little formation. We're going to throw it out there. That's Devontae Adams getting the first down and picking up 17 yards. That should give him the 1,000 yards that he's with. No, it was 11 yards. So it's not going to give him 1,000. We should get him there on the next one. In the guns, O'Connell. We're going to hand it off. That's Josh Jacobs getting the carry, and that's a short one. He only goes for 2. Getting the snap off here just before that play clock expired. That's going to be Jacoby Myers wide open, trying to stiff arm a guy. That's a first down, though. The Raiders are moving the ball well. They just need to avoid the turnovers that have plagued them on opening drives. Back under center is Aiden O'Connell here. He's just going to hand it off. That's Josh Jacobs getting the carry. He had nowhere to go. That's a short one again. Samir White checks into the game here to give Josh Jacobs a little bit of a breather. And we're going to go to him, and he has nowhere to go. He picks up just one to begin his day. Under center is Aiden O'Connell. We're going to run play action here. We're going to go across the field. That's Michael Mayer, one-on-one, making the catch. Trying to power through the safety. He couldn't do it, but he's down at the 4. First and goal, Raiders. We're going to throw it quick. Davante Adams is wide open. Touchdown, Vegas. Nobody was out there covering him. How do you leave one of the best players in the game wide open? That's okay, though. We'll take the lead. Nobody was over there, man. Look at that. Perfect play call by the Raiders offense. Touchdown. Kirk Cousins and the Vikings take over here. Once again, Mozart in the backfield. Under center, he's probably just going to hand it off here. That's a smart decision after the sack to begin the last one. He only goes for 2, though. You have to worry about a guy like Justin Jefferson out there on the outside. You know he can destroy an entire game. I mean, you hope he doesn't, but Max Crosby's the one wrecking the Vikings game plan. That's another huge play from our stud. Cousins coming out in the gun here. He's looking to pass. Nobody's getting pressure on him, and he throws that one inaccurate to TJ Hawkinson. We get another stop. We have a big chance to maybe pull out a victory here today. That's a quick pass out there. Hunter Renfrow can't hold on to it, though. He's fallen out of our game plan. I'm not a big fan of him so far. Got to be honest, I thought Renfrow would be a bigger deal for this team. He just hasn't done anything. That short carry don't help us. Now it's a big third down. Under center here, dropping back, looking to pass, moving the pocket a little bit. That's Davante Adams open, but he throws it out of sack and can't get it there. What a big mistake. Vikings are going to get the ball back after getting the stop. Can Kirk get this offense going? That's got to be the question here. He has not looked good against this Raiders defense that looked pedestrian against the Chiefs last week and Pat Mahomes. That's a solid carry for Mozart. He fought for them 4 yards. We're going to go man coverage. It's not what I like to do in this situation, but that's going to be a run from Kirk. Who expects that? That didn't work at all, man. Why would you do that? They got Mozart behind him. They're going to pass like you'd expect. That's a bad pass. I think Hawkinson might have been open. The Raiders defense is looking much improved today. Under center here, 3 tight ends in the game to begin this drive. That's Josh Jacobs getting a solid carry here for a first down, picking up 10 yards. O'Connell going to run play action here, looking to take a shot. That's Jacoby Myers coming open, but I didn't see that corner dropping back. That was a good play by him. Out of the gun, looking to pass. It's going to be a screen. That one doesn't work. He can't get it to Josh Jacobs. That should have been an easy completion there. Coming out in the gun, now we have to pass. Play action. That's Davante Adams. No, that's a horrible throw. What the heck happened there? That was wildly inaccurate. Jordan Hicks picked him off, but man, that was really bad. I don't understand what Aiden O'Connell did there. That's kind of the main reason why I don't think Aiden O'Connell will ever be more than just a backup for us. I mean, that stuff can't happen right there. What the heck's going on with Mozart looking like a beast? I know we're not a good tackling team. We might end up having to put conservative tackling on again. I don't care so much about getting the big hits. I just want the guys to get to the ground. So that way we're not giving up too much as Justin Jefferson gets his first catch. What a nice play by him. He jukes a few times and gains some extra yards. Following turnover, this Vikings offense has gotten a little bit of juice, which is something you always fear when you have a turnover. One-on-one, Jefferson cannot come down with it. Nate Hobbs is there in coverage. Great job. Jefferson's not in the game for this play, so that's a good thing for our defenses. That's a Kirk Cousins miss right there. We'll take it. Big 3rd and 10, and Jefferson's not on the field, man. So that's going to help this D out quite a bit. As we try, we have no pressure on Kirk. He has to go underneath, though. Hawkinson cannot get the first down. They're going to have to settle for 3. That's the end of the first quarter. It's 7-0. We have been the better team so far. We should be leading by more, but a bad decision and just, I guess, a poor throw cost us big time. Let's see if the Vikings can get points here. They're lined up for a short field goal. It's less than 40 yards. It's up, and it's right down the middle like you'd expect. 7-3, Minnesota gets on the board. Under center here, spreading him out. Jacobs is going to get the carry. He has a crease. He got bumped a little bit. He should have had more. That's still a good pickup. O'Connell back under center here. Running play action. That's Jacoby Myers coming open and a miss. Aiden O'Connell's not on his A game today. This could be a tough game. It's hard to trust him to pass. That's why we're going to hand it off. He's been inaccurate, and that's a nice run from Josh Jacobs and a great decision on third down. Aiden O'Connell remains in the gun here, looking to pass. That's Michael Mayer coming open across the field, and he ran into Jacoby Myers. That should have been an easy completion. Running play action, looking to pass. That's Jacoby Myers open. Can we get it to him? No, we can't. That's another poor throw from Aiden O'Connell. Dropping back, looking to pass here. That's Michael Mayer coming open across the field and making the reception for a first down. Big play for the Raiders there. Josh Jacobs gets a carry here on first down. That's a nice one. He gets to the edge. That could be a nice run, and that is. He's down to the 18. However, bad news. Davante Adams gets hurt. We can't see him miss time. He's such a good player. He's headed to the locker room, which makes me worry we're going to miss him for the rest of the day. I don't know if one of these guys can fill in and become the number one without him, as we're looking to throw on the move. That one's Jake. Oh, wow, what a play. Jacoby Myers, touchdown. I wasn't sure we could get that to him. What a throw by Aiden O'Connell. What a play by Jacoby Myers. Raiders extend their lead up. Wow, what a play. And this is a big injury for Davante Adams. It might end his season. He has a torn labrum, so that's quite a worry here. And it's a big loss for a team that's already struggling. I don't know if we got him his 1,000 yards he deserves. So I'm going to be disappointed if we didn't. Kirk Cousins and the offense take over. That's a nice pass rush by Byron Young. And then we get a sack off the edge from Amik Robertson. And the Vikings lose their left tackle, Christian Darrisaw, to injury. And he's headed to the locker room. Our defense has been phenomenal today. Again, looking like we're going to send some pressure. That's what happens. Kirk moves away from it, though, wisely and checks it down. That's Raheem Mostert getting the catch and getting all them yardage back, bringing up a 3rd and 2. That's pretty manageable now. Kirk in the gun. They're probably going to pass. If I know the Vikings, they're going to pass it here. That's a quick one, and that's dropped by Jefferson. Nobody would have guessed that one would happen. Wow, what a play. That's a stop for this defense. Looking to pass here. That's going to be Hunter Renfrow making the reception. Nice play. 4 yards there. Under center here again. Handing it off. That's Josh Jacobs getting the nice run. 3 tight ends in the game on 3rd and 4. That's going to be a bubble out there to Jacoby Myers for the first down. That worked perfectly. We're going to send a guy in motion. That's Horsted coming across the formation. And Jacobs will get the carry right up the middle, and he breaks that tackle and fights ahead for a gain of 6. He's moving pretty well today. Looking to hand it off again on this play drive. That's another good carry from Josh Jacobs. He's averaging 6.2 per carry today. Spreading him out here, 3rd down and 4. We're actually going to hand it off, and Josh Jacobs stiff arms the guy. He doesn't get the first down. They're in a weird spot, though. They might go for this. They're lining up to go for this. Aiden O'Connell's going to pass and go underneath. That's Jacoby Myers open. So our controller died right in the middle of that. Let's see if we still get the first down. We do, and he holds on. First down, Raiders. Josh Jacobs is tired, so we bring Zamir White into the game, who gets a carry, and that's a good 3-yard pickup right up the middle. 2nd down, 7. O'Connell under center. Play action. That's Jacoby Myers coming wide open and getting the reception. First down at the 21. Coming out in the gun here. Fullback in the game. They are actually going to pass this. That goes underneath. That's Josh Jacobs getting the reception and going for 4. Remaining right in this formation. Jacobs gets the carry. He almost lost yardage, but he still fell forward for 1. Under center here, 3rd and 5. Dropping back to pass. That's going into coverage and incomplete. There is a flag. I don't know what it could be. Pass interference on the defense. We're going to take that first down. So that gives us a first down at the 5-yard line, man. I didn't see it, but we'll gladly take it. We're going to go to Jacobs. He gets a carry, and that might take him out of the zone there. That was my concern. Josh Jacobs was knocked out of the zone on that as he gets the carry, falls forward. That's going to be a 3rd and goal from the 1. Snapping it here, running out of time. We're going to the end zone. Michael Mayer holds on. Touchdown, Raiders. Woo, that was almost a big mistake. We get in, though. We snap it as time expires on the clock. Touchdown, baby. 2-minute drill here with 1:15 left, so they got to move quick. Minnesota needs points on this drive, though. I got to be honest with you. So they go out there, and their star receiver drops that. That's bad, man. I don't know what's going on with Jefferson today. It seems like they're having a bit of a game like what we had the other week, where Devontae Adams had like 5 drops. It was ridiculous. It seems like that's what's happening to Minnesota as Jordan Addison gets the catch and breaks the tackle. That's a big pickup in the gun here. They're getting close to field goal range. Cousins throws a quick. Jefferson makes the reception. That one was behind him. Luckily, he was able to get his hands on it. So they rush to the line here. Not much time has run off the clock. They got 44 seconds left when they snap it. That's Hawkinson wide open. Marcus Epps comes over and makes the tackle. I forgot to take him out of the starting lineup, and you know what? He's going to leave the game at halftime and become the backup, I believe. Christopher Smith's really checked in last week and played quite well, so I want to give him a chance. I don't know that Epps is a part of our future anyway, so to me it makes sense to give him a shot. As KJ Osborne gets the catch and takes a big hit at the end of that from Morig. They're down to 20 seconds left. We're going to press them up. They got to try to get in the end zone here. They still have a timeout, so they'll be okay. Hawkinson catches it, fights. Down with 8 seconds left, 9 seconds. They call a timeout with 7. They'll probably attempt a field goal here. Much to my surprise, they use that final timeout to throw it. I hope we can get some pressure on Kirk. That's the goal here. He throws it quick. Hawkinson, touchdown. Minnesota gets in. We head into halftime leading this one 21-10. The Raiders have actually been the better team today, in my opinion. So it's a shock considering how bad we played last week. So it's great to see. Hopefully we can get this momentum and keep it going forward a little bit, as Kansas City and Buffalo are playing this week. Buffalo's leading 10-7 heading into halftime. Kansas City can't lose this one if they want to get into the wild card race. Right now, they're on the outside looking in. Next up, we have the San Francisco 49ers at the Seahawks, or the Seahawks at the Niners, and that is a pretty big Niners lead. That doesn't surprise me. They're the better team, in my opinion. Then we go south, and it's the Broncos at the Chargers. This could be an important one for the Broncos if they want to get back into the playoffs. And it looks like they're struggling a little bit. They're losing. The Chargers are fighting for the 1 seed, and they control the division right now, so that's impressive. We get the ball to open up the second half here, which is important. It'll help us get some more separation. Following the Vikings scoring just before halftime, we're going to take it out of the end zone with Trey Tucker. He tries to juke, and he couldn't get around him. He goes down at the 20. Josh Jacobs has had himself a pretty good day today with 14 carries for 69 yards. No scores, but he's averaging 4.9 yards a carry. In the gun, we're looking to pass. We go quick. That's Josh Jacobs making the reception. That was a bad throw. Luckily, he was able to get it. Staying right in this same formation, looking to pass. We're going to go and try to get a pass off, but we take a sack. That's a big one. Dean Lowry gets this. O'Connell under center here. Play action. We're going to throw it as we get hit, and that's a bad pass. Renfro couldn't get underneath it. Vikings get a big stop here. That might help them get back in this one. Cousins in the gun here. Not feeling any pressure. Finding TJ Hawkinson, who beat Divine Diablo. Spreading us out. The Vikings love to pass the ball. They haven't really tried to run it at all. So you need to remember that as we are rushing the quarterback and going hard after him. That's Jordan Addison getting the reception. We're going to man up here. Try to press him a little bit. I think they might try to run it. So that's why I'm doing it. That's Jerry Tillery. Oh, no. That's... Wilson shouldn't be in coverage, man. I don't like the defense right now. First and goal now for Minnesota. They're moving the ball quick as they go to the end zone. That's picked. Jacorian Bennett, the rookie, gets his first career pick. He takes the knee, and we take over, not allowing any points. What a play by the young buck. We're given a chance to start for the rest of the season. Back under center is Aiden O'Connell, and we hand it off. That one just didn't work. Asamoah came in and got that tackle quick. 2nd and 11. We're going to look to pass here. We kind of have to. We go to Hunter Renfro, and that was just an inaccurate pass. That should have been a completion. Under center, Aiden O'Connell. Play action. We got him. That's Jacoby Myers wide open on the crosser. And he tries to juke back inside and fights ahead and gets a few more yardage. First down to the 43-yard line. We cross midfield. Myers is having himself a day. He's been slowly becoming one of my favorite players on this whole team as we get stuffed for 2 yards because our fullback sucks and didn't block on that. We're going to have to make some changes to this team and their running attack in the offseason. Our fullback's not doing a good job, and that play does not work. 3rd and 9. We're going to get this snap off, see what happens here. On the moves, O'Connell. He takes the sack. I didn't see anybody open in time. Man, that's a big loss. We should have thrown it away. 1st and 10, Minnesota takes over. We didn't get any points off of our turnovers, so now They have decent field position at 28-yard line. That's a handoff, and wow, what a move by Mozart. There's a flag. Hopefully it's holding and it all comes back. And that's exactly what it is. It's all coming back. KJ Osborne was guilty. We're going to accept that. Mostert in the backfield. 2 tight ends in the game. They're going to probably try to hand it off again. And that one, I don't know how Max Crosby missed him, but Wilson came through and made the play for us. He ended up gaining only 1 yard. 2nd and 14 now. Under center's Kirk Cousins looking to pass. Drop back game. He has Hawkinson open, and that's Divine Diablo who should have been covering him. A couple times now they've caught us in this situation, and they're able to hit that play. They're audibling again. We're going to go to man coverage, and we're going to press them up. I think they have a passing opportunity, so we're going to adjust the picture on them. That works out until KJ Osborne drops it. Jacorian Bennett was in coverage. We're running cover 1, and we're going to man coverage him on this play just to change the picture for Cousins, who's on the move, and he misses because we got him on the move. That was the rookie Byron Young moving him off his spot. Big 3rd and 10 here for Minnesota. That's Cousins getting hit as he releases it and finding Jordan Addison for the first down. Spreading us out here. They're going to audible once again, so we're going to audible, and we're going to press them up. Cousins looking to pass. He throws it. That is pretty tight coverage, but Addison makes the reception. Bennett seemed to not have good eyes on that play. He's a young player, and I think that's what he needs is some more playing time, which is why Jacorian Bennett's starting for us. Pressure, pick, Bennett couldn't hold on. That should have been his 2nd one of the game. He's having himself a pretty good day overall. Big 3rd and 1 here. They're going to pass this. He throws it quick. That's a nice play on the ball by Marcus Epps, who had decided to leave in there. He hasn't been such a liability today. They're going for this. They throw it quick. That's Jordan Addison making the reception. First down. We probably should have called a timeout. We weren't in the best play call for that. 1st and 10 now, down to the 13-yard line. Minnesota adjusting the picture here. They're probably going to throw it, if I had to guess. That's exactly what they do. That's quick underneath. KJ Osborne, nowhere to go. Got a fullback in the game here. They're probably going to want to run it, but that's a false start on their right tackle, Brian O'Neill. It looked like he got moving. Under center's Cousins. They got 2 tight ends in the game. They might run it here. And that's what they do. Raheem Mostert in the backfield, getting tripped up, breaking some tackles, and going down at the 2, getting a 1st and goal. He's running hard. I got to give him credit. Got to put conservative tackling on in this one. I think he's breaking too many tackles. He shouldn't be that good. As Justin Jefferson gets the catch and the touchdown. You can't be mad about that. Great players win sometimes, so it is what it is. Vikings answer. Looking to pass. They're going underneath, and that's dropped for the 2-point conversion. So this score is going to remain 21-16. Josh Jacobs getting a carry here, and he has a big gap. That's a nice little move here. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Raiders are still holding on to the lead here, 21-16. They've quieted down here in the 2nd half, and the Vikings' passing attacks gotten going, so the Raiders need to wake it up a little bit. 1st and 10 under centers. Aiden O'Connell looking to pass. That's pressure from Daniil Hunter. He has to move off his spot, and then he just misses and open Jacoby Myers. Man, that's rough. You'll also notice that I switched to the classic passing during the last game just because I think it's more realistic to how players and quarterbacks in specific perform. So that's what we're going to do going forward. It hasn't helped that much, honestly. We're spreading them out, looking to pass. We're going to go to Michael Mayer underneath. He holds on. 1st down, Raiders. The Vikings walked right down in our gap. We wanted to run that, but we couldn't do it on that last play. We go to it on this one, though, and that goes for 7. 2nd and 3, looking to pass. We're going to go deep. That's Trey Tucker, and that should have been picked off by Harrison Smith. That was not a good decision. I didn't see him. Spreading them out here. 3rd and 3, looking to pass. Aiden O'Connell. Got a Texas route open. That's just a misfire, dude. How is that not caught by Josh Jacobs? That's a big mistake. In an effort to extend our lead up, we're going to try this 56-yard field goal. It's going to be tough for Carlson to have enough leg. Let's see if he does. 56 yards out. It's up. And he bangs it through. It's good. Raiders extend their lead up to 24-16. That's a big kick. He barely got it in. Kirk Cousins and the Vikings take over, trailing by 8. They need a touchdown, the 2-point conversion. That was a nice play by Jordan Addison. I don't know how he got that one. We're going to put a little pressure on him. That looks like a false start here by the offense. That's exactly what it is. Minnesota's going to be backed up. Big mistake on Raheem Mostert. Cousins spreading everybody out again. Looking to pass, and I thought that was going to be picked by Jacorian Bennett, but he didn't go after the ball. I don't get that. 34 passes to just 6 rushes in this game. Minnesota's offense hasn't been balanced at all. I don't understand why they're being so aggressive through the air, but that one worked to Justin Jefferson. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. He only has 4 catches for 35 yards today. We've actually held him in check, which is amazing. You don't traditionally do that to Jefferson as Hawkinson gets the catch and barely gets the first down. Man, I thought we had him. That's Alexander Madison checking into the game, getting a carry up the middle. He gets taken down and hurt on the play. That could be a rough one. It looks like it hurt. At the 44-yard line now, Cousins in the gun. Looking to pass, feeling no pressure. Come on, D, get some pressure on him. He just misses TJ Hawkinson there. That was a bad pass. This is going to be a pretty big 3rd down for Minnesota. They're going to audible. We're not. We're going to stay right where we are in hopes that this works as Tillery is trying to get pressure, and they go right back to that wheel route to Hawkinson. We should have manned him up. I knew that's what they were going to do. Back under center is Kirk. He has 1 tight end in the game here. They got a fullback in. That's a carry, and what a tackle right there. That's Jerry Tillery helping out our run D. Cousins adjusting the play again. Looking to pass. He has all day. He has Osborne underneath. That's Spillane getting him down, but they get a first down. Cousins is by himself in the backfield here. He's looking to pass. We're tired up front. He throws it down underneath, and that's Divine Diablo taking down Addison. That's going to be 2nd and 4. Mostert in the backfield. They got a fullback in the game, and they're going to hand it off to him, and this one looks like he got stretched out. He managed to get out of there. He gets the first down, bringing up a 1st and goal. However, Brian O'Neill, their starting right tackle, gets shaken up. We'll have to see if he's out for any length of time. They're probably going to want to run it here if I had to guess. Nope, it's going to be a pass underneath the Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Now they need to go for 2 and see if they can tie this game up. Big 2-point try here. 5.5 minutes left in this game. A stop here really helps out the Raiders, and that's what they get. Crosby and Tyree Wilson combined to make the play. That is a big missed opportunity by the Vikings. They're going to trail by 2 now. O'Connell dropping back to pass to open up this drive. Moving. He gets sacked. No, we had somebody coming open. That's a big mistake. The Raiders are going to be forced to have to pass now as they go to Michael Mayer, who's open, and that's just a miss. Aiden O'Connell's killing us today. This is a big 3rd down. I doubt we'll convert it, but we need to keep the clock running at the very least. So we go underneath. That's Mayer. That should be interference, I think. And they don't throw a flag. I think that should have been interference. Kirk and the Vikings take over here. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. This is a huge drive. They only need 3 to take the lead. We can't let them drain all the clock off either. Tillery getting pressure and getting the sack at the 31-yard line. What a play by our D tackle there. I've taken him off the field on early downs, replacing him with Byron Young. I let him stay out there on pass rushing situations, though, just to try to keep some snaps going for him, as that should have been picked by Nate Hobbs, who had sticky coverage on Justin Jefferson right there. This is a big 3rd down. The Vikings can't afford to waste this drive, but we can't afford to give them this conversion either, as they just check it down. Raheem Mostert won't get the first down. He's taken down at the 41. They have a big decision to make here, and it looks like they're going to punt it back to us. I don't really blame them. They have all 3 timeouts, so it makes a lot of sense to punt the ball back to us and trust their D. We haven't been able to do much. Aiden O'Connell's been pretty bad, honestly, today. So I don't blame them. Plus, we're pinned at the 17-yard line. Let's see if we can close this one out. We're going to run it here to open this drive. That's Josh Jacobs getting the carry, juking a little bit around here. That's a nice 8-yard rush. That's exactly what we need. We're going to drain the clock down here and snap it with 1 second left. We're going to go right back to Josh Jacobs, who jukes and gets the first down. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. We need 1 more first down to close this one out. Jacobs getting the carry here. That's a short one. He fights ahead. Vikings call the quick timeout. 2nd and 7 now. We're going to throw the quick bubble out there. That's Jacoby Myers. He's not going to get the first down, but that's a solid pickup, forcing them to use their 2nd timeout. This is a huge 3rd down and 3. We need to trust our back to get the first down here. We're going to motion Horsted across the formation. Go to Josh Jacobs, who breaks the tackle, gets the first down and more. That should seal it up. The Vikings get a free timeout, which is kind of BS. We're just going to run it here, and I believe that'll be it. We'll be able to kneel it after this. So, carry here for Josh Jacobs. That one goes for 1, and that should be it. Now we should kneel the clock out. We're going to take a knee here, and that's it for this game. We get the victory here, 24-22. What a big moment for this Raiders franchise. We finally get back on track. We needed this one. This was such a big win after last week's butt whooping. It's 24-22. It wasn't pretty, but it's a victory, and that's all I care about. Aiden O'Connell was off today. We lost Davante Adams to a big injury. It could end his season, but you know what? I'm happy that we got the W. That's what really matters. Taking a look at our player stats, Aiden O'Connell, his accuracy was off, but other than that, he was decent. He had 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, just under 200 yards, but we won. I'm happy about that. On the ground, Josh Jacobs had a great game. 24 carries, 111 yards, no touchdowns, but I'll take 4.6 yards per carry. Through the air, Jacoby Myers, 9 for 116 and 1. Michael Mayer caught a touchdown. Davante Adams had 2 for 15. I think that was enough to get him 1,000 yards, or it's going to make him end up 1 yard shy, which is my concern. On defense, Divine Diablo and Spillane each had pretty good days. So did Ja'Cory and Bennett. You got to give them some credit. Jerry Tillery with a couple big plays. And Max Crosby's impact was felt with him returning today. Flipping it over to the Vikings, Kirk Cousins had a good day. You got to give him credit. He was more accurate, and he had 3 touchdowns and a pick and 322 yards. He was good. On the ground, though, they didn't try enough, and honestly, they weren't good enough, in my opinion. Tight end TJ Hawkinson was really good for him. He deserves a ton of credit. They got him on a bunch of wheel routes, and I couldn't defend it. Probably should have switched to man more often in that situation, but hey, we still won the game, so that's what I'm happy about. So at least we got the dub. Coming out of that game, you can see Davante Adams is out for 3 weeks with a torn labrum. That gives him a chance to come back. And if you look at his player card here, you'll see he's just over 1,000 yards. So I'm going to hold off and make that decision later. I may put him on IR and just let it ride, or I might bring him back just to try to keep getting better and keep his stats going up. I really haven't made up my mind yet. But looking ahead to next week, we take on the 10-3 Los Angeles Chargers on Thursday night. It's a short week. We have another home game here. And you know what? This one's going to be tough, I think. So I'm not sure we'll get the win, but I hope we can compete. We're learning a little bit. Our offense has been better in the last few weeks. So if we have a chance to play spoiler, we're taking on another hot opponent. This could be a tough one, and we're going to be without Davante Adams. I look forward to this. It's going to be a challenge, but this team's really improved, and we're getting better each week. I think I'm going to figure it out, and we might give Josh McDaniels another season. I'm impressed with how we're playing down the stretch here. This season's getting close to coming to an end, and when this one comes out, we might finally be ahead of real life, or we'll be just about equal with it. So I'm hoping this is the final one you'll see that is behind real life, and if it's not, the next one certainly will be out prior to the game in real life, so we'll start getting ahead and moving along quicker in this franchise. But I'm LDJ11. I want to thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a wonderful day, and I'm out.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink, 'cause